Hello guys, and welcome to episode 11 of my Karelia campaign in Still Division 2, playing on the Axis side. Today, we are just going to be moving straight on to the next turn, since we completed most of our movements in the previous episode. Let's go. See where we get attacked. This is going to be interesting to see. I want to keep an eye on the troops on the bottom side especially, see if they try and cut off my forces here, or go towards my units a little bit more so that I can then counterattack. That would be nice. Here doesn't really matter because they're going to have to go into my dug-in units. As long as they don't come down here through this gap, then I don't mind too much. Okay, that's an okay movement. We might be able to go ahead and attack those. There actually wasn't too much that happened. Wow, that was remarkably quick. Alright, these guys are disorganized. We're going to have to attack the 994th Rifle Regiment, 100%. I'm also going to have to attack the 996th. So, those are going to be pretty precarious attacks, since it's going to be pretty much even in Phase A. We will, of course, have reinforcements. They will not. So, that helps us out quite a bit. I'm just going to have to take it easy in Phase A. Let's go ahead and start with the 994th Rifle Regiment here. We'll bring in these two. They can use aircraft reinforcement. We cannot. There is also that to be wary of. They did not bring in aircraft. Not sure if they have too many more aircraft. Of course, we took over the aircraft or the airfield previously and destroyed a lot of their aircraft, but I'm pretty sure they brought in some reinforcements since taking back the airfield. Anyway, this is going to be actually a relatively tough battle because it's so spread out. Then again, it might, because there's only one enemy unit, they might leave part of the map undefended. So if we can kind of probe that and find the weakness, then we might actually be in a better position than I thought. Regardless, let's go ahead and just put one cavalry on each road for now. And send those up to go capture the flags near us. I am going to try and take it easy. I don't want to get too aggressive. And 3 cavalry on the right. I might bring in a Lati squad. Like a Lati squad would be pretty good for the town. If I could put it in the right spot, maybe here would be okay. One over here is not a bad idea either, and also one up this road as well. Okay. Thinking about using leaders a little bit could be a good idea. Could also bring in some Maxims. I am, however, concerned about their support weapons. The rifle regiments, they come with just 3s. They also have the OBs, so we don't want to give them too much range on us. We have to be careful, maybe bring in some mortars at some point. Could bring in a couple mortars at the start. I'm just going to let this go. We'll see where we need to react. I think that's what we're going to do initially. We'll just wait for our reinforcements. Once we get to Phase B, we'll outnumber them massively, and I can afford pretty much all of my mortars, and we can go from there. How many mortars do we actually have? So we got 2 120 mils and the 81 mils there, and then we also have the 76 mils. Okay, it's not too bad. I think I'm gonna bring in the 120 mils once we see the enemy. And they might be focusing quite a lot on the center. Right seems quite open right now. I'm gonna continue these further up. Left seems quite open as well. Now these can... I'm going to have one unload on top. But I think the other 2 can probably unload further down. Okay, let's unload that. Oh, never mind. We're going to have to be a bit more careful here. Kill the snipers. Well, that's a start. If we can take out that sniper as well, that'd be really, really good for us. Lovely. That was a great engagement. Over here as well, 2 snipers dead. Beautiful. Wow, that was really good start. Really, really good start. Okay, let's capitalize on this. We'll bring in the Kevus and the Pianeri and the Kivari, like all the 2-star stuff on the right-hand side, because that's where they're coming in hard. We're going to unload these on the spawns, so we don't have to worry about the left side of the map. And then we're going to continue pushing in the center. Free kill there in the center as well. That's good. Let's move the Kivari up. Great. And we're already, what, 19 to 7? Are we in range to use rifles? We are not. The snipers will win that engagement then. Alright, we'll fall back for now. I'm going to have to reinforce this. We'll bring in Lahetoyunta and a couple Kevos. Oh, that unit is dead. Wow, okay. That was a lot of units up there. Let's bring in the 120mm mortars. I'm also going to want machine guns, I think. We'll put the machine guns into the buildings, because I think they're just going to make a big push across here. Managed to save that Kivari, that's good. This OB, oh please kill it. It'd be really good if we could. I'm going to fall back. I'm going to bail on that. A couple more shots and we'll be out of it. So let's move the Pianeri back. Kivari can move this way. I'm going to keep these at the edge, because 500 meter range, if they start pushing up here, they're going to get absolutely demolished. Let's go ahead and bring in some more of these Maxims. Got the mortar in position. It's still 18 to 8. Pretty good. I'm actually going to unload that one in the building next to it. Or maybe we could just unload it. I'll have these just push across the open. Let's see that. And they just constantly have to fall back. I'm going to bring in some MGs for that left side. Got plenty of MGs here now. Probably going to bring in a recon unit to accompany these Maxims. Smart. Good. OB's dead. Really good. Something in the light cover here. Getting shot out by the sniper's not a good idea. Getting the last 2 squads further up's good. Should definitely do that. Might actually just try and get this on the road up here. Nice thing about the Lati is they can... Oh, that's a triple sniper. Blimey. Okay, let's go ahead and run. And we'll have the Kivari engage at closer ranges. We do have the MGs on the way, don't we? I think I'm actually just going to put them further to the right. It's Thraki Komroti are dead. That Kivari is probably in trouble. Is that an OB? I hope not. I'm gonna get some more MGs here. Okay, that's working out really well. Let's actually unload these in the open. Ooh, that is an AT gun. Interesting that the AI is hitting my Lati squad there. We're going to have the Cavalry just do a runner in the opposite direction. These can move up this way. Fine. Have this Maxim move forwards like so as well. They got caught out. That sucks. I'll move up again. These Cavalry can certainly do a lot of damage to Straki. If I micro them in and out, it'll be fine. We're going to need recon with these guys because those are getting way too close for comfort. Might just be able to get these into the town. Would be good. The Cavalry gone. On the light cover up there. Are we shooting this? One of them is. Fine. We'll just make sure that it focuses on them. Because I think the machine gun wins at range. Be great. If I can get the Maxim to move into the building here and start engaging that as well, then we'd be in a really good spot. Great. So far, so good. It's been a really, really good engagement for us. I'm actually going to go and bring an AT up here with the leader, because we can snipe a lot of the transports coming in. We're going to constantly keep pushing onto this flag, and we can just keep them back with this line of machine guns. And it looks like we can probably do the same here. I want to make sure I kill off this OB. Pretty important. Just go ahead and drop some mortar fire on that. Let's have these keep moving up. They can certainly help us at a distance. If we pin down the Straki squads, we really don't have to worry about that engagement too much. It's completely out in the open. Come on, please kill that OB. Please. Oh, damn. Hit the ammo there or something. It just like blew up in my face. Right, we're into phase B. That means we just bring in more and more Cavalry and we just win the game. Let's go ahead and do the same here. We'll bring in just loads of Cavalry. We'll just swarm across the center here, capture the extra flags. I should probably do the same here. We are losing a few. The ones out in the open especially are getting chewed up. They have brought in their own Maxims now, so that's causing issues. I can bring in plenty of Maxims though. Let's go ahead and do that. I don't really want to push this to the edge as long as those machine guns are there, so we'll make sure the Cavalry go and clear out the units that are pushing up here. I might as well move up these machine guns. Currently we are on a major victory. Getting ready to push them back entirely. Our unit gets pinned down. That's not good for us at all, because we're going to lose quite a lot of ground there. I've got another unit coming up to kind of stop that from being too much of a problem. Alright, let's kill off those Maxims. This will give me a chance to get my own Maxims into position. All of the cavalry on this side need to be pushing this way. Let's have the Maxims follow us up. And we'll move forward as the leader here. Make those Maxims 2-star veterancy. And I lost the cavalry on the right hand side there. Have these push forwards. Do have that 120mm mortar that can probably help us over here a little bit. Currently a major victory. I think 21 flags is still only a major victory. Yeah, so it didn't matter if I'd got many more. Would have been difficult to do so just because they have so many units on the field. 14 minutes, 5 seconds. We get 32 kills, 7 losses. We lost 2 machine guns and 5 cavalry. That's okay. And we killed a lot of snipers there at the start. Like, killing the snipers and the OBs and all that good stuff really helps us out a lot. They are going to be disorganized, so we can destroy them, which is great. It also stops them from destroying my disorganized unit, so that's good. Alright, on to the next one. Let's go ahead and attack the 996th. I'm going to bring in the AA in Phase C. Just in case they are bringing in... Actually, what I could do is just set up the ANet. Yeah, that'd be simpler. Yeah, we'll do that. And we'll bring in these two. It's going to be this infantry regiment, which is rather weak, actually. Do I have to bring in these guys as well? I'd rather not, because they can probably move quite far. I think we'll be okay with just the 2 units. Let's tactical battle and jump on in. Yeah, so the first unit that we're attacking with in this battle is already weakened quite significantly. So I'm going to have to be extra careful with how I trade in the early game. But as long as we can last the first 10 minutes, we'll be alright. Just attacking the same map from the opposite direction. Okay. Or is this the same direction? I think it's the same. I'm so confused. Did you attack it from this direction previously? No, it was that direction. Alright, we're attacking it from the same direction, sorry. Confused myself there. Right, what we could do is bring in these guns as sort of infantry guns, but I'm not sure if I want to rely on that just yet. It cost me a lot of points to do so. I think we'll do the same thing as we did last time. I'll have a couple, like basically cavalry on every road, and we'll just reinforce wherever we get challenged. I might be able to get like a Lati squad up there as well, and we're going to try and do that. Where else did we use a Lati squad well previously? It was here, wasn't it? Might want to do that again actually instead. Do that. I'm going to count on this working a similar way to it did before, so I'm going to put a machine gun over here. I'm going to play this objective defensively. I might also want to do the same near the town. We put few MGs in here. Might actually be able to a lot of damage. We could bring in like a Tankito to deal with infantry with like a Givari. Do that as well. And then we do... And that's like the snipers charged us forwards that there last time. So, alright, let's go ahead and drop a few MGs in here. And I'm going to bring in a leader with those. And then I'm going to do infantry on the right hand side. Put one into the back of there again. Put one up top here. We should probably put a leader up here as well. Making sure I'm using leaders in this battle is more important than the last because I have less units to work with in total. Okay. I'm going to need a couple units here. And then we're good to go, I think. Alright, let's launch the battle. This battle technically should be easier than the last, because we already have the intel from the first battle on how the AI plays the map, but we of course have less units, so if we do start to lose things, if I mess anything up, then it will be harder to recover from, so got to bear that in mind too. Can't be too reckless with my units in this one, otherwise I really will get bitten back pretty hard. Definitely coming here again. Certainly movement on the right. Left seems to be open, which is good. If I can get the Kivari here all the way up to the spawn again, and these two over here with the MGs set up, we can get them caught in the same sort of land spawn trap that we had them in last time with the machine guns. It would have been nice to have the machine guns up sooner there, so yeah, if I can go ahead and get a move on with that, that'd be fantastic. We're going to have to unload these again. Nice. Looks like that worked even better than last time. Nothing even unloaded. I'm going to go ahead and put this in the church. Bit of a risk, but we'll try it. Maybe I could put them into that building, actually. I could put the machine gun in there as well. Oh, that's not good. Let's make ourselves off. Do a runner. Okay, Straki unloaded. That's definitely not good. We'll have to bring in like a leader here, I think, and a couple of... let's do Kivos. I'll put a Kivos up there as well. I'm going to bring a Kivos into the town. Let's move up these infantry squads to help with that. Although it does look like the machine guns have done a great job there. I'm going to want to make these unload. I want to engage a sniper squad from max range. Those are actually falling back. Just get into cover here. Let's bring in some pioneers to the center. And we're going to need another machine gun here. They reckon they're snipers. It's good. Try and get this unit further forwards. And the fact that I brought in a lot of machine guns here was apparently a really good idea last time, because they're pushing through pretty damn hard. Okay, let's make sure all of these start push up. Unload the Kivos so we can see what we're fighting against. Gonna unload these. Like these, and we're going to try and make a little push for this flag sooner than later. If I could go for a total victory and just destroy this unit that we attack straight up, that would be perfect. So I will potentially try to do that this time around. It's not a good engagement for us though. We are very light on units already. We've got 4 minutes left. Gonna bring in one of the 76s and we'll use that as a direct fire gun to deal with a lot of these guys. This is working well on the left though. I'll reinforce that as soon as I have more units to do so. I'm going to move forward this machine gun so they're all firing at the same time. So actually, like I said, both of these can probably get across here. I am going to want to move these up to cover the machine guns as they move. Cavalry can move across there, the Pianeri can keep moving. Kivos should be in the face of that unit shortly. Pioneers can get into cover. Great. Let's unload this. That far away. Bring in a Lahito into there to help those cut-off units. The Kivos, if I can get them into cover here, and engage with the submachine guns, we should have a big advantage now in that engagement. Oh, I did just lose one of those, that's not good. Yeah, okay, we've taken them out, that's good. Let's move the Pianeri up here. The Chernos. And move the Pianeri up on this side to deal with the machine gun at close range. And the OB is a problem there. I don't know how we didn't kill that Cherno when we threw that grenade. It's rather spectacular. I think they keep bringing in these mortars and stuff and it's kind of screwing me over. Oh, it's the OB on that side, that's what it is. How much longer have we got? 2 minutes till phase B. Oh, my 76 got taken out by the mortar. Jokes. Absolute jokes. Let's go ahead and get this front line back over my men. I really could do with those extra reinforcements now. I'm gonna move this leader to the left. Bring in another one of these. I'm gonna bring one up on the hill as well. We need to make sure we kill that OB if we can. Only 6 minutes left. 15 seconds till phase B. We'll get a big sort of pile of points to use. Probably just going to bring in a bunch of machine guns on this right hand side. This one I'm going to try and fall back away from the Chernos. It might work, it might not. But yeah, first things first, just got to bring in a bunch of these and a leader to back them up. Put that into cover. We should win a ranged engagement because of 9 rifles versus, I guess it's 9 rifles. We've got the 4 rifles here as well though. And that is probably a bad idea because we get shot at by the OB. Let's just unload it now and we'll just start hearting that. Let's jump back and kill that sniper. Sniper's causing us issues. Are we going to win this engagement? I'm sure we do. Just keep moving back. I'll dump a couple of these over here. I'm going to start running back. We will move this onto the right hand side. Might not be the right units to use machine guns on this side because they're going to get close. Oh, not good. So we'll unload these and have them do their thing. Let's just use that on there as well. We'll just have these do this. Okay, not bad. These ones might as well unload. Get them into cover. Good. Fall back the ones that get low. Looks like a couple of them have already been targeted by the F-22 there. They've all been pinned down. Alright, let's just fall back for now. Should have brought them on this side. That would have been smarter. Having them across this field again. Push across. Looks like we're not even going to get a major victory on this one. I just didn't have enough units to follow through early on. I could maybe try and force this a bit more. If I can get next to that unit, we can push them out. I'd need 19, I think. It's a bit late to try and make a play on the top left. They're dead, unfortunately. Well, that unit, that one's gone as well. Oh, that'd be the OB moving forwards across the open. Now, this has done quite a lot of damage for us. I could maybe push for this flag. Let's try that. Got the Chernos pinned here. I'm just going to have all of these move across. Start engaging. Push them off, guys. Push them off. Just spot the Chernos. Give me 19 flags. Give me 19 flags. Catch back the one on the right. Capture this one. That major? Oh, it's not even major victory. Oh, I need one more. One more, give it to me. Yes! We did it. That was so clutch. 16 minutes, 11 seconds. 42 minutes. 42 kills, sorry. 18 losses. We got the major victory right at the end there. Wow. Oh boy, yeah. I thought we had a good opportunity on the left to kind of hold down the fort against the spawn early, but it didn't work out that well because it took me way longer than I hoped to get reinforcements up there. Yeah, that was close. Wow. We lost a lot of maxims in that and a couple of those 76 mils. But we got the major victory, and that's what matters. With a unit that's already kind of damaged, which is good, because, I mean, it didn't necessarily affect the reinforcements. It means this one's going to stay pretty good. This unit's still disorganized, unfortunately, so we're going to have to still save them. But for now, let's go ahead and get behind this disorganized unit so they can't get away, and we'll go and zoom up the road again, see what's there. We do have our reinforcements arriving, which is fantastic. And we're all zooming up the road now. I might even bombard this unit just so it doesn't attack this line or doesn't move to the left. Oh, it doesn't look like I can. Can I do it with this one? No. Alright, we'll move these to the left then. I'm going to move this one forwards. We'll move the AA in here. Okay, they can sit up next turn. Awesome. I'm loving this sort of guerrilla warfare going on down here. I'm going to, I think, bring this unit with these guys. They can reinforce them if they need to. Probably be quicker to just run across. Not for these, but for the infantry, definitely. Those artillery units can move really far on road. So, which one's the one that can dig in? So this one's the one that's kind of damaged. If I move up these guys, could maybe dig them in. I could just dig them in where they are now. Yeah, let's do that. I think that's what the plan was anyway. I'm going to dig these guys in behind, just so that I know not to move them. Okay, get them all through. Perfect. That's our attacks made. We are all the way behind them now, pushing back up. Cut them off. Make sure I do that bombardment on the left-hand side there. Right, what's next? Well, we hard dug in here, so we can let them attack with the 709th. I don't want them to attack, of course, with the IS-2s. That would be unfortunate, because I don't have air support. Since they have the AA up now, I can't really do much about these IS-2s if they end up in a fight. So, yeah, we'll set up this so that they can't use the ISs, but they can attack us with the 709th if they choose to do so. Do I leave the second mobile group up? I guess I could literally remove all of their armor. Yeah, because this one can bombard these guys, so I can use this one to bombard this. That's fine. This one can bombard over here. I do kind of want to get rid of one of these, so they can't reinforce with those. The one next to it, at least. This will be able to phase A reinforce. I mean, a lot of these will be able to phase A reinforce. Actually, no, if they're making the attack, only this one might be able to. Okay. Another long-range artillery. We could maybe hit the ones further back here. But I do need to make sure that I'm shutting down a lot of this stuff on the front. I might just get rid of this unit here. Okay, let's go from right to left now, just so I make sure that I'm targeting the right units. So we'll bombard this one. And we're bombarding this one. I'm going to bombard the AA so they can't put up their AA net. These are all continuing down to reinforce. We'll continue the artillery shells here. Good. Okay, this unit needs to get on the road and start moving around. That is pretty much all of the units moved on the right hand side. Okay, let's continue doing our bombardment at the top here. So we used up those two. We're going to bombard this unit. Bombard this unit. And this unit. This one can fire quite far. Let's just use it to take out that one. Bombard that one. Alright, I'm going to have to... We'll bombard the artillery, and I'm going to bombard the 19th Guards Mortar Brigade so they don't bring in other rushes. So this unit can still attack. This unit can still attack if they want to go for it. I want them to counterattack me here, for sure. This is what I want to happen. Because then we can counterattack and keep bombarding them so that they can't push back on us whilst we dig in on Viborg. That would be ideal. Ideal scenario there. If we can make it work or not, I don't know. Everything else is done though. All of these artillery units are used up. Don't need to do any more movement because we've already got all of our men on the go. I think that's it. Alright, our turn is done, but unfortunately, guys, it has been my time. Next time around, I'm probably going to take a little bit of a look at the reinforcements. I know some of you guys want me to use up the reinforcement points. I can always bring in more units, and we can continue those pushes. But this is coming along really nicely. We've got a lot of units coming in here now that are going to just completely sweep through the back line of the Soviets. We've cut them off completely. It's pretty awesome. But yeah, that's it. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.